Hey girl, it's Stylish with Girl Start Over. Welcome back to my channel. So girl, on this video today we're going to be talking about forgiving yourself, girl, and forgiving the men who have hurt you. Girl, if you are into content where you literally are improving yourself, becoming a better woman, and healing from heartbreak, then girl, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. So girl, let's get into it. I know what it's like when you go through painful situations, and I know what it's like to be cheated on. I know what it's like to be betrayed. I know what it's like to be lied to. I know what it's like to have a baby and somebody have a baby on you. I know what it's like when you have literally done everything right. And I know what it's like when a man treats you completely opposite. I know what all of those things feel like. I know what it's like to be great. Like, I know all of those things, and I know what they feel like. And one, I know what it feels like when you constantly blame yourself, and you spend days or you spend hours or you spend time, random parts even throughout your day, thinking about what would have happened if you left the situation sooner, or what would have happened if you never met this person, or if you never responded to the DM, or if you never responded to the text, or what would have happened if you two got back together, or if you hadn't said it like this, or if you would have did something differently. You know what it's like to live in a place where you literally don't forgive yourself because you are so ashamed of everything that you have done and the part you played or let it happen to you. I know what it's like. And girl to girl, I want you to know, you have to forgive yourself for the things that have happened to you because they are not your fault. I know you may have, played a role in something. I know you may have been there. I know you maybe were in the relationship, but I want you to know that the things that happened to you are not your fault. Someone hurting you is not your fault. It is not a reflection of you, and it is also not a reflection of your worth based on how someone else treats you. So I want you to forgive yourself for all the things that have happened to you, or that you feel like you let happen to you, or for all the breakups, the men who hurt you, the things that you felt responsible for. I want you to forgive yourself, and I want you to really know that it is not your fault. And I want you to know that God has forgiven you. God is not blaming you, and God does not hate you. I want you in this moment, girl, to literally look yourself in the mirror and say that you forgive yourself. And I want you to stop holding that hatred towards yourself and get rid of it. When we go through breakups and we go through situations, a lot of times it's hard to forgive the men, especially like when you have genuinely been wronged and a man has hurt you. But I want to talk to you about forgiving the men who have hurt you, and also, like we were talking about, forgiving yourself. But when you don't forgive yourself, and when you don't forgive the men who have hurt you, and you choose to hold on to these situations, consciously telling yourself, one, that is the only good thing that has ever happened in your life, or something emotional that you could connect to, like nothing will ever get better for your life. That's what you're telling yourself. You're also telling yourself that is your identity, and that is your direct connection to worth, what this person did to you and how this person treated you. And both of those things are a lie. Your life does get better. Better things will happen, better people will come, and you will literally have a man who actually loves you and values you and won't hurt you. And two, your worth is not connected to how a man chooses to show up for you in your life. I want you to know your life is not over. And I know the things that person did to you are wrong. I'm not saying that they might be wrong. They are wrong. But I want you to know that you can free yourself from them, and you don't have to live with that the rest of your life. You don't have to live with what someone else did to you, and you don't have to live like a victim. So girl, this is what I want you to know. The moment that you ask God to forgive you for anything that you have done, God chose to forgive you, and he literally forgave you the moment that you asked him, and he doesn't remember it anymore. And there is also an enemy, and it's the devil, who will try to destroy your life through men and through situations. And a lot of the time that these men come into your life and they're doing evil things to you, it's really from the devil. And so it doesn't excuse the behavior of the man, but you gotta really see what's going on, that the enemy wants to literally destroy your life. And if you don't forgive these men, it's destroying your insides. It hurt, but they're being used by the devil. And honestly, a lot of the men who hurt you, they don't even understand what they're doing because, girl, they're mentally ill.
I'm not upset with y'all because I know you're mentally ill, which is why one day I'm going to open up a hospital.
I'm not excusing them for nothing that they was doing, but they're mentally ill people. Are you going to hold a schizophrenic person accountable for things that they did to you? And they don't even know that they're doing them. A lot of men were traumatized from their life, and they're only doing the same things that were done to them. No, I'm not telling you to forgive him, to go back to him, or to feel sympathy for these men. But I want you to know, the same way that God forgave you, you could forgive them and let them go. And when you realize, it feels so much better when you can really sit there and see a person and say, dang, they really didn't know better, And you know what, I actually do forgive them, and I see them as a person who made a mistake, because we all make mistakes. But I'm telling you, the men who hurt you are not the reflection of your worth. And that's what I want you to know. Your worth comes from God, and God made you, and he made you valuable. There's only one you. And even before God made the world, he literally loved you, and he literally chose you. You are chosen, you are loved, and you are so valuable that God literally created you, and he only made one you, with your personality, with the way that you look, with the way that you cry, the way that you feel. And you have to know, girl, that you literally are chosen. So because a man didn't choose you and they mishandled you, you cannot keep holding on to that. You can't even keep holding on to that for yourself. You can't even keep beating yourself up, because that bad situation or whatever happened, that's not even who you are. That is not who you are. So girl to girl, I want you to forgive yourself, and I want you to literally write a list of all the men who have hurt you, whether in big ways or small ways. And I want you to write their names out literally on a paper. And I literally want you to pray to God about them. And you can literally name everything they did and ask God to help you literally forgive them, so you can go forward with it. So girl, I want you to know you're loved. I want you to know that you're worthy. I want you to know that you are chosen. And I want you to know that it really is a purpose for your life. And what that man did to you and what happened to you is not the end. I want you to know that you can forgive, and you are also forgiven. And I want you to know that you can also forgive yourself. So girl to girl, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it encouraged you to forgive yourself, forgive the men who hurt you. I want you to let it go. There is a side of you you haven't even seen, because you keep holding on to what these people did to you and to what you let happen. And I want you to let it go so you can become the best version of yourself. It's hard to become the best version of yourself when you're pretending to be someone, because pain and bitterness is driving you to another place. I have literally been there, and girl, it's not fun. So once again, my name is Starla Shay with the Girl Start Over, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.